All right, welcome back to another episode of Media Reviews with Demon Phil. As I get in the squeaky chair. All right, never spare any expense on these shows. All right, so I'm going with one that I know I can talk spoilers and everything, 'cause it's been out for a little while. I said this on one of my other media reviews that's out there. I'm going to say it on this one as well. I absolutely love discussions. We can engage, talk, discuss. Yes, troll, negative comments, disparaging, anything like that. No, not so much. Don't want that. Enough negativity in the world. Don't need it on this. So if you have negative thoughts about this as a discussion, if you have negative thoughts on this just because you think my opinion sucks and everyone else is wrong as well, so let's just go with that. Enough negativity out there. Let's put some positivity out there and have some fun. That being said, we are going to be talking about Disney Plus's Moon Knight. Moon Knight, how do I put this? Of course, the the season is over. Season 2 has already been confirmed, and they've also given a few spoilers for that one leading into it. I never believe anymore what Marvel leaks on that because it's usually never true. That being said, they've had some great shows come out. We've got Hawkeye, Captain America Winter Soldier, Loki. Damn, I was going to do it. And looks like Marvel's over here, which is going to be coming out here shortly. So that being said, we got quite a few things that are happening that are great and having a lot of fun with them. And Moon Knight was one of them that did not fall short on that one at all. So, what is Moon Knight? Well, based on the comics, so it's actually got some comics out there, so this is not a new thing for Marvel to come out with. I can give some spoilers. I don't want to give all of them because there's some twists and turns in here that you definitely need to watch to see so you can get the full reaction on there. But your main character, he suffers from multiple identity crisis. We'll call it that. Schizophrenia. Different words, different things you can dance around on there to kind of go over. This show was a lot of fun, for one thing. It had some twists and turns in there that I did not see coming, which doesn't happen very often. Usually I can see things pretty clearly, especially if it's not written with enough passion and oomph to it, or directed that same way. This one did not let me down in those areas. So the lore happens with the Egyptian mythology, and an Egyptian god takes over his body as a vessel, and there's an agreement that's struck. There's a storyline that leads to it on why the agreement was struck, basically because he was just about to die, and rather than die, God gave him the choice, said, you can go ahead and let me in, or be gone with you. Didn't take much to figure out what he chose. That being said, there's a lot of gray area, a lot of fine print, shall we say, in that contract. And you find out about that throughout all of the episodes that are on there, and little bits and pieces in there. You find out who the character is, and then you think you found out who the character is, you find out who the character is, and then you think you find out who that character is, and find out who the character is. You see where I'm going with this? The schizophrenia thing really played out really well, and the actor did an amazing job of flipping personalities just like that. I was very impressed with it. It was a lot of fun. It had tongue-in-cheek moments whenever it needed to. It did not overdo it. There's the correct foreshadowing for things to happen, but not too much. So once it does happen, you've seen the writing on the wall, almost literally in some cases. And this one, it definitely came up to bat, swung, and it hit one out of the park on this one. I enjoyed it. That being said, was there anything in here that I actually particularly did not enjoy? Actually, no. All of the episodes were pretty quick as far as like fast paced. There was one episode that I remember where as soon as it ended and another one started, it almost looked like they missed something in between, but they did it on purpose because then they explained within that latter episode on exactly what happened in the time frame that was missed in there and everything. So it was done very well. Dialogue on point. Cinematics. Oh my gosh, if you like Egyptian lore, mythology, and everything, it is on point with that. It's very cool. It's not above and beyond, but it is definitely a lot of fun. The rest of the characters that were playing a supporting role in there, amazing job. The villain, when he first came on screen, I was kind of like, this is the villain. This is it. This is what happens. You don't miss it. Don't shy on it. It's worth it. He does a great job. He's a power character of a villain, and they play very well opposite of each other. It's not very often that you get a hero and a villain that you can go head to head with, and it just plays so well that you're no longer watching the series. You're actually a visible participant on the streets whenever they're having a fight or whatever the case is happening. It really draws you in. So, as far as Egyptian lore and mythology, was it on point? I honestly don't know. I'm not going to throw that out. I'm, let you know right now. I don't study it per se. I look at some things. I caught some of the names and recognized them. Everything else that was in there, I don't know if it was or not. If it's not based directly on it somehow, some way, they did an amazing job of just making you believe that it is. So I'm very happy with that. The season finished up very strong. It looked like it had kind of a weak ending at first, and then out of nowhere, they just hit you with something out of the ballpark. And I can give some spoilers, but again, that's one of those things you have to watch because you're going to be watching it going, holy crap, I did not see that. All right. So, and to let you know, I've actually watched this thing half a dozen times now, I believe. Watched it the first time just for fun, watch it afterwards, kind of tear it apart, see what's going on with it, and then afterwards just, it's a fun show to watch. I don't know how to explain it. Everything's there for me. I enjoy it. So, check out Moon Knight on Disney Plus. It is on there right now with season 1. Season 2, I don't think they've confirmed the exact date whenever it'll be coming out, but I'll definitely be watching out for that. As it stands right now, Disney Plus has She-Hulk that is running. Right after She-Hulk is done, we will get Star Wars Andor. Please be good. Of which I will be doing meter reviews of that one as well. And the newer stuff that's out there, as long as it's still running and current, I will be doing weekly segments on there to go ahead and keep you up to speed on what's going on. I will try to keep out the huge spoilers that are in there, but keep in mind, spoiler alerts will be in effect for all of it going forward, and I will put those at the very beginning to let you know on the current one so that you can go ahead and tune out if you need to and check back on the video or go watch some of my older videos. Or go check out A Hell of a Show, see what guests I got on there, or check out my new show that I've got that'll be premiering the beginning of October. Be looking for that. I'm not going to say a lot about that. You actually have to tune into the show to find out what's going to be going on. Hell of a Show will have some answers to that moving forward. I like giving some foreshadowing myself. So that being said, Moon Knight, Devil, it's got the demon seal of approval right there. I'm telling you, you're dealing with the occult. You're dealing with Egyptian mythology and lore and gods and villains that can actually hold their own. Yeah, definitely. I'm all over this. And pay close attention to the white suit. Not this one. I'll give you that much, because I love that white suit. If I find that bad boy, it's coming home with me. All right, that being said, we'll catch you on the next episode of Media Reviews. Until then, what's in your watch list?